JP Magners for Mark Walsh, who are the Unibet Champion Hurdle winners.
So that was the story so far. Hello and welcome back to the Cheltenham Festival presented by Magners. It's day 2 and we're back with the core. Now some people are calling this Altior Day, others are calling it Ladies' Day. Now if like those glamorous ladies and gents you've been at Cheltenham over the last couple of days, then don't forget you can send us your photos using #Chelfie. Well, yesterday we met one of the 4 Cheltenham superfans, Nick, and I'm delighted to say today we've got Becky. Becky, you have an incredible job and you still managed to hide down to come to the racing. Just tell us about yourself.
I tried to. So I work for the NHS as a maternity care assistant, so we do a lot of shift work. We do 12-hour shifts. So in order for me to come to every meeting here, I have to plan well in advance as soon as the fixtures come out to book it off work. I think my colleagues think I'm mad, but it has to be done to ensure I'm here for every meeting. I arrange it with family, friends, and even my children have to come along as well. Yeah.
So you're creating a whole new generation of superfans as well.
I'm not into it as much as I'd like them to be at the moment, but they're getting there.
You've had your makeup done. You look incredible.
Yeah, it's such an experience. Today really is the icing on the cake. We're hospitality all day. I've never done that before, so I'm just going to enjoy it, definitely.
It's not the easiest weather, is it? So when you have somewhere like this to come and get your makeup done and hair done, it is a blessing. What were the girls like here? It's
an absolute treat to be here today. The girls are just lovely. I can't recommend this place enough, and I'll be going to see them in John Lewis soon, I think. Yeah.
And it's not just about the makeup here at John Lewis and Partners, because these fabulously dressed ladies themselves have been advising some of the race scores on styling.
Yes, I've been really lucky over the last couple of weeks. I've had beautiful women coming in for their consultations. I know a couple of them are actually here today. So they're going to pop into our Fragrance and Beauty Lounge today just to show me their outfits and how they've put them together. I know a lot of them are going to get their hats all sorted to be tailor-made to the outfits that we've chosen together. So I'm really excited to see what they're looking like. So
it would be great to see the reward out of all the hard work that you've put in. And it's not just here at the racecourse, because this is something that happens at John Lewis and Partners in Cheltenham day in, day out.
That's right, yes. We're here to help people put their wardrobes together. We offer holiday, wardrobe refresh, workwear, and we can help them with their looks for special occasions like the races or weddings, and we're absolutely free. We're a free service. It's no obligation to buy anything, and you get a free glass of Prosecco. So it's a really enjoyable 2-hour experience in John Lewis.
What is not to like? Now, we're focusing very much on the well-dressed people here at Cheltenham. There are some people that could probably do with a little bit of help.
You can edit this if I do it.
It's going further and further. Well, I hope nobody's had me then.
Oh my God, I can't answer that. Worst dress?
Paul Townend, shocking equipment he wears.
I'm probably going to go with what most people have said and say Tom Skew.
Oh. Tom Scudamore.
Tom Scudamore. Tank Top Tommy, we used to call him. He used to love wearing a tank top. I think they're family heirlooms.
Well, it would have been me not so long ago, absolutely hands down. I still get terrible grief for the things I wear, but I've made a concerted effort now.
Some people might say it's me.
I'm going to say Leighton Aspel for that. He's a bit of a mixed match of colours.
David Bass. I think he trawls through all the charity shops to get all his clothes.
Worst dressed jockey, Robert Power. We're on the same court for about 15 years.
A lot of those northern lads, I struggled to put my name on which one, but the north and south divide, as the lads call it, and the banter that flows around, those northern lads really, really do dress very oddly.
Well, this guy's from the north and he's looking pretty sharp. The double Wimbledon champion Andy Murray was making his festival debut and did a tour of the weighing room from who else but AP McCoy. And he wasn't the only sporting star enjoying today. Well, I'm delighted to say that I've managed to find someone who's probably having a quite relaxed day off in what is a very busy week at John Davis. John, God, it's a great time for Welsh rugby for you, but you can still find time to relax?
Yeah, it's nice to get out of Cardiff and get up to Cheltenham and hopefully enjoy a great day's racing. It's been I've been a few years now, and it's always a lot of fun, and it's always a great spectacle, really.
Yeah, quite often on the Wednesday, some of the Welsh boys come along. Is it a bit of a tradition now?
I don't know whether it's a tradition or a lucky tradition, I don't know, but I think it's just nice to get out and, it's something different. You appreciate the sport, you have admiration for the jockeys who get on top of the horses and stuff, so it's just an appreciation for the sport really, and able to get up here and get away from Cardiff.
It helps as well when the boss is such a big horse racing fan, because he might not be so keen for you all to come up here, but Warren knows the race card inside out, doesn't he?
Yeah, I think the whole coaching staff love a bit of racing. So Gats loves a day out on the races as well. And if he's up here, I think he's quite happy for some of us boys to come up as well. So it's I think he enjoys it more than us probably. But it's always good fun.
You've got a racehorse. Tell us about him.
It's Potter's Corner, his name. He's down with Christian Williams down in Ogmore. Christian's done a sterling job getting back to fitness this year, and hopefully we can pick up a few more winners. We had a winner on Boxing Day in Musselburgh, but it's always good to have a connection with the racing.
I'm saying this with a Scottish voice, but it was a great performance from you guys at the weekend. What's the atmosphere like for you all heading into this Grand Slam?
The game in Murrayfield was, the atmosphere was electric towards the end, especially when the Scots were pressing. But Cardiff will be, it's always great. We're very fortunate to call the Principality our home stadium, and I'm sure plenty of Irish will come over flocking, and it'll be a spectacle, and hopefully, the rugby will be worthy of the occasion. We're training hard this week, and there's a lot of excitement in the air.
John, thanks very much for your time. Let's just take a look at some of the racing from today.
Photo finish. First, number 3, William Henry.
He just seems to find this extra gear. I don't know where it came from. I think he doesn't know how to lose at the moment.
He just put his head down and said, I'm the best, and he is.
So some cracking races today. The star of the show, it's got to be Altior, breaking records here at Cheltenham. But another absolute favourite at Cheltenham is Tiger Roll, and the man on top was Keith. Keith, what an incredible story. The horse loves it round here.
Yeah, to win at 4 Cheltenham festivals and 3 different races, the cross country twice, the 4 miler and the Triumph Hurdle, and put a national along with that. He's an extraordinary horse, and I'll never forget him anyway.
A little horse with a big heart.
Yeah, he's not much to him, but he's just so quick over them hedges, and he just gains length at every one, and the further it's going, just the better he was getting.
And coming into the last, he had so much running still. It looked like you had to take a pull or straighten him up.
Yeah, I was meeting it on a wrong stride, and I knew it was far enough clear to just get him over it, so I just pulled him back and went a bit to the right, just get him over it, and thankfully we got to the other side safe and sound, and we enjoyed from the last up the hill.
Tiger Roll, a real crowd favourite here at Cheltenham, as is Paisley Park, who we'll see in action tomorrow.
Paisley Park now, he's in the 5th
Once they're off, you hear the roar, and just take it from there. It's amazing. I've enjoyed racing for most of my life as a supporter, and I've been within various syndicates for the last, and don't my own ownership, for 21 years. Racing in particular, I think it's just different. It's wonderful. It's really exciting.
The runners parading for the Cheltenham Gold Cup. Number 1 is Bristol Domain. Impressive.
The races, obviously, you can pick up the tannoy, so I don't have any special needs for commentary. I can hear it pretty clearly anyway.
Andrew was born blind, and
So obviously he hasn't had as easy a start in life as some of us have, but it has never ever stopped him from doing what he's wanted to do.
When they say they've been called out onto the course, it's just, you almost want it to be over actually, because it's just so, you're just so tensed up.
When he's on the gallops, you can feel the vibration in the ground as the horses go by. And the horses respond to him, they love him, Paisley especially. Even after a race, he'll stand there and let Andrew pat him and I just think there's that very special bond.
And this pair draw down towards the last, and they're zooming clear of Paisley Park, zooming clear of all of them. Got over the last safely. Paisley Park for Emma Lavelle, great style.
The thought of winning one of the blue ribbon races at Cheltenham, it's just inconceivable really, it'd be marvellous.
Well, we're joined by Mary Berry and cosy where we are, out of the wind, but how's your day been?
I've had a wonderful day so far. This is my first time to Cheltenham, and I had no idea that it was so enormous.
Yeah.
But what views you get. Not only can you all the time see screens, you can see the whole course, and I find that very exciting. I sort of trotted around to all different places, and I think the most memorable was actually being in the ring, seeing the horses go around, and they just looked so happy. Their ears pointing forward, and they were here on their day out.
Now, how has your tipping been so far? Have you had any winners?
I have had an enormous winner. It was City Island.
Yeah.
And I thought, I'm here, I'm going to put it on, and I'm going to put it only on this race.
Good.
And I did, and it won.
Yeah.
And I'm going to take all the family out for supper. Because I'm not going to, I didn't back any other races.
Yeah.
I just enjoyed looking at them.
So that was race one, and you quit whilst you were ahead.
I quit. I've learnt, because otherwise you go and spend it and it's gone. And it was great.
As you say, Cheltenham is vast. It's one of the biggest sporting occasions in the UK. It's incredible to think so many people, so many top-class horses have come here to the middle of the countryside for these 4 fabulous days.
And also, you really are catering for everybody. The shopping is because we got here, as we were advised, very early, and we went shopping. And I mean, if you wanted to by any chance to buy a hat, there are millions of hats and feathers and things to see, pictures. It's a great shopping centre because we've been so lucky with a brilliant day, a bit of breeze. But if it had been pouring with rain, you could have gone in for a bit longer shopping.
Spent your winnings.
I haven't.
Well, for the first time this year at Cheltenham, Colour Me March has been open to both ladies and men for the fashion stakes, and the winner, not only when it came to style, I'm delighted to say when it came to this incredible car, was Rachel Oates. You have won a Mini.
I know.
I'm stunned.
I'm holding the key and I just can't believe it. I am absolutely stunned. It's an amazing thing. First of all, to win the best dressed and then to win a car. My goodness me. You can't beat that for a day at the races, can you?
So you had been picked because of this stunning outfit. We'll talk about that in just a second. How then did you come to winning the Mini?
It came down to I was the first one to get to spin the wheel, and you had to hope that basically the marker ended up on the Mini, and literally my spin, it was literally a hair's breadth over, and it's like, is it there? Is it there? And Mark Silas is looking, going, yes, it's there. Yes, you won. It's a real clippable races kind of photo finish. That last minute, nose over the line, won it.
It's a big week for star jockey Bryony Frost, and one highlight is sure to be Frodon. Well, Bryony, thank you so much for your time talking to us, because I know it's a busy day for you today, but looking ahead to tomorrow, what a day you've got.
Oh, exactly. Yeah, we'll get home now, get to bed nice and early, cook a bit of dinner, watch a bit of numb-heading telly, and then get some sleep. Yeah.
Is that what it's like during Cheltenham Week? You just need to take the chance to zone out when you can.
Oh, exactly. Yeah, no, and you do your homework now. You like to focus on your day, and then as soon as your last ride comes, then you can focus on tomorrow. And start to do your homework for your horse, your race. Try and find the little bits where you can save a bit of time for him. Work out other people. But at the end of the day, I'll concentrate on him. I know him well, and we'll just focus on him.
So tell us a little bit about Frodon, because racing loves combinations that they can follow, and you and Frodon have become a real, you know, sort of, it's been taken to the hearts here from everyone at Cheltenham.
Oh, well, how can you not take him to your heart? I mean, okay, he's a bit cocky and a bit boisterous, but most lads are at his age, so it's fine. And look, he knows he's the main man, and he's numb in his braveness. That's how I can describe how brave he is. He's numb to it, and he loves to compete. Like his competitive streak inside him is braver than me, and he knows his racing and he knows his course. And you know, it's like the other day when we rode him over 3 miles, he was confused because he had to go the other way to the start, and he was like, "This isn't right. You're stupid." I was like, "No, Fred, I promise you, it's this way." But look, no, we've been together for a little while now, and you know, he knows me and I know him. So, and you know, that can only be a positive, and he loves this track, and that can only be a positive. And who knows what will be in store. The Irish are very strong, and you know, he's going to be a big question in his career. But his heart is good, and his head's good, and his body is 100%. At home, the team have done really well with him, and look, me and him, he's great. When you go into a fence and he wants it, he'll just grab a hold of your fingertips and say, "I want it, give it to me," and you'll have to go with him, because that moment if you say no, he's like, "What are you doing? Why are you chickening out on me? Come on." He'll grab a hold of you and give you a shake and tell you to man up, you know. So but he's just brilliant, and he'll spot a rail and he'll head towards it, and he'll feel the company of the horses, and he just lifts underneath you, and he's just, you know, he's just a supreme athlete underneath you, and you only have to admire him, and he's got so much character. You can read inside him when his eyes showing you what he wants. Yeah,
it is such a competitive field tomorrow, but so many races, almost every single race here at Cheltenham is. We expect that. How special to you is the Cheltenham Festival? Oh,
it's the heartbeat of racing, isn't it? At the end of the day, everybody's here, and like I say, it's the supreme athletes of the equine world get to come and showcase themselves and be brave and go to battle and compete with all the others that are just equally as good, and that's when they win. You know, it's just that moment of proudness of them, because they're the best out there. You know, they are the best, and good on them. So it's amazing to be able to partner a few of these horses this week out there, because you know they deserve their spot, and you know it's incredible.
I think you just made everyone a Bryony and Frodon fan. We wish you all the best of luck for tomorrow. Thank you.
Fingers crossed. Eh?
So we've come to a close on day 2 of the Cheltenham Festival presented by Magners, and what a day it's been. A record-breaking crowd on a record-breaking day for Altior, as he was made to work pretty hard for his victory in the Betway Queen Mother Champion Chase. We've got another 7 races tomorrow and another great behind-the-scenes look for you on the Core. Thanks very much for your company. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.